Here with head coach Gigi Harris of the AHSTW Vikings. Coach, 28-0 win on the road here in Southwest Valley. You guys are 3-0. Just give me your reaction on the game.
Well, first off, that's a really good team over there. They're super physical and scrappy, and really credit to. That is a team victory to a T. Special teams, defense. They drove the field I don't know how many times on us, and we found ways to get stops within the red zone. And that's a really good team, and I thought we battled really hard. They threw some different stuff at us, made us uncomfortable, but the guys stuck together. They communicated through it. Sometimes you just got to have players make plays too, which happened. And then we came up with some really big stops defensively. So say guys in the trenches from the teams we've been playing too. They're getting battered and bruised all week, and so for them to come in and play another physical team that runs the ball a lot, credit to these guys and their physicality and discipline on defense.
Talk about kind of the defensive game plan. It had to switch there. Obviously, Evan Timmerman went down and didn't play the second half for Southwest Valley, but either way, it was a shutout, and you guys were able to make a lot of stops inside your own 20-yard line when they got in the red zone. So just talk about that.
Yeah, we always say, where your focus is, your energy follows. And there's times where, you are tired and you might be a little sore or something. And if you're focusing on that, they're going to punch one in. And, we got a timeout luckily right before the half and kind of refocus where we were at. And we got a huge stop. And then we carried that over into the second half. So where we focused at, that's where we put our energy to. Those guys played a really heck of a game. But our guys were able to knuckle down and make plays and stay disciplined.
You told me coming into this game that you were really excited about these two right behind me, the Sternbergs, and what they're able to do, but that they also do it for the rest of the guys. It really seemed like a full team effort on the offensive side of the ball tonight, really moving the ball well, big plays, sustained drives. Just talk about the offense tonight.
Yeah, when a running back comes and talks about things that he sees and he might dial up a pass play, so he's trying to get the ball to other people, and then receivers come in but giving a run play because they're seeing something and the ball's not going to them. So it really is, it's selfless. And we had a lot of guys on the perimeter blocking downfield for those runs to spring. And then when we had to put it in the air, we had to knuckle down and protect Kyle a little bit so he could throw the ball. And then when we did, we got the ball to playmakers in space, and those guys, your Braden Lunds, your Nick Dennings, Ryan Wiedemeyer, Cole Scheffler, those are four guys that in space right there. When we put it in the air, it allows Luke to be dynamic in the backfield. So they got to complement each other, and they want to complement each other. And Kyle's just got to make sure he gets the ball to the right guy.
Special teams plays such a big part in high school football, and you guys were just rock solid on kick coverage, punt coverage tonight. Just talk about, maybe was that an emphasis in practice, or is it just something you guys work on all the time?
We say every year it's an emphasis, but it's usually one of the first things to drop. But we started that at camp that it's going to be an emphasis. It's a huge shout out to Coach Holst and Coach McCall. They kind of duel the special teams role there, and it's a great dynamic. It's just like every facet. You talk about winning it, so you better put a focus into practice. And we got guys that don't play every down. They get to play special teams. It's also them. They don't go in there and think it's a pity thing. They go in there wanting to make plays and take ownership in their role. And we talk about starting your role all the time, and that's what you got to have. And if you can have guys do that on special teams and make that a big important facet of the game, which is another tip to us, I think that's always going to give us the advantage.
So you guys are 3-0 now. I think it's safe to say you're a force to be reckoned with, at least on this side of the state in Class A. You guys have a big date with Mount Ayr next week. Last time I checked, Mount Ayr was up 20 in the second half. So just talk about what you guys are going to work on, where the focus is going to be as you move into this week, and how you guys are planning to attack this next week of practice.
Well, first off, we got to heal up, so we got to rest, recuperate. We got to watch some film. We got to break this one down. And then we got to take a look at Mount Ayr. And they're super tough. They return a lot. One of the best athletes probably in Southwest Iowa is their quarterback, the Frost kid's back, and he's super dynamic. They're well coached. Coach Victor real well. He was in Missouri Valley, so know in the conference. So they're going to be well coached, and they're going to be ready for us. They're also going to be really physical. So we got to heal up first, break some stuff down, be ready for another physical game, break down some film. But last year that was our turning point, was the Mount Ayr game. Just because you're 3-0 going into week 4, why not make it another turning point? We're still hungry, we're pleased and proud, but we know we can still get better, and so the goal is going to get better week 4.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm here with Kyle Sternberg and Luke Sternberg, the Sternberg Brothers Incorporated, as I was calling it up there in the broadcast. You guys got a 28-0 win over Southwest Valley on the road tonight. You're 3-0. Just give me your reaction on that game.
Southwest Valley, they're a tough physical team. They like to run the ball a lot. We have to stay really disciplined, and I thought we did a good job of that. And I couldn't thank my line enough for letting me have time and being able to get playmakers like Luke and Cole and Braden and Ryan and all them and Nick.
Yeah, we really just had to be really physical because, they're a tough team. So it's really bring your own guts, You got to put your head down and find a way to make the play.
Talk about the first half, Kyle. You were able to hit Cole on that huge pass play down the middle of the field, and then a few plays later, that scamper for a touchdown. Just talk about how you were feeling. It seemed like you were really confident the entire night.
Yeah, I know if I just give my receivers a chance to catch the ball that they're going to make a play. So whenever I'm throwing to them, I just know I just got to make it catchable. And then he was out there blocking right out there for me to score the touchdown, and it was just a good drive.
Luke, you were able to bust open a few big runs tonight. just filled up the stat sheet through these first 3 games. Just talk about kind of how you're feeling, what your mentality is in these first 3 games.
We feel great, morale is off the charts, and really it just comes down to our game plan. We know it's going to be a tough physical game, and that communication from what we're seeing on the field to on the sideline really comes in key in these tough games like this.
And talk about the defense, guys. I know most of your guys' time is spent on offense, but pitching a shutout tonight, what kind of confidence does that give you guys?
Insane amount. There's a lot of times they had a lot of really good drives, but us being able to stay strong and not let them in the end zone, that was great.
Yeah, it was good. They didn't punt that much. They had good drives and just finding ways to get turnovers and get stops heading into next week against a tough Mount Airy offense is going to be good.
You talk about the versatility on this offense. You guys have so many weapons. Nick, Braden, Cole. Just talk about how versatile you guys are and all the different avenues you guys can go.
Yeah, they're all dogs. I mean, they come ready to play, and everyone on this team can make a play. And we're not selfish. Like, every touchdown is all of our touchdown. So everyone, we know we have trust in everyone to be able to get out there and get in the end zone.
Yeah, if we can just get them the ball in space, it's bad news for the defense, because one cut and they can all be gone. And just like he said, our touchdown, even the line, we're just all celebrating because it's for the team.
All right, now you guys are 3-0, off to a really good start. You're 2-0 in the district. You have a big district matchup next week against Mount Airy. Last time I checked, they were leading pretty big in the second half, so that's probably going to be 2 undefeated teams. Just talk about what you guys are going to do over the next week to get ready for that game, and kind of where the confidence level is you head into a big matchup like that.
We're going to keep working in practice and getting better each day, and we're going to heal and watch film over them just to make sure our bodies are right, and then we're just going to see what they have for us.
We just got to recover, get mentally prepared, and bring it.
All right, guys, congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.